Alright, welcome to today's episode, where we're about to embark on an exhilarating journey through one of history's most explosive periods, the French Revolution. Now, when we talk about liberty, freedom and equality, it often feels like these ideals just magically appeared, right? But let me tell you, these concepts were birthed from intense struggles and conflicts, especially during this revolutionary wave that ultimately dismantled the monarchy and reshaped France's political framework. It's downright incredible when you think about it.
Right? It's crazy to think that before this whole thing, a ton of ordinary people had like zero say in their governance. I mean, how did they even live that way? Sigh.
Exactly, it was a time overflowing with dissatisfaction. Just picture this. People were starving due to a lack of food, and the taxes they faced were unbelievably harsh. Then on July 14th, 1789, when the citizens stormed the Bastille, it wasn't just about taking over a fortress. That was the moment they symbolically declared their fight against oppression, literally grabbing arms to defend themselves against the king's troops.
Whoa, it's like those epic action movies where the good guys finally rally against a tyrannical regime. But this was the real deal, right? Were there specific complaints that really ignited this whole thing?
Oh, absolutely. There were numerous social classes, especially the Third Estate, the commoners, protesting over high food prices and the sheer unfairness of their situation. They felt utterly ignored, which led them to form the National Assembly. Their goal? To draft a constitution that would limit royal authority. It was a pivotal turning point on the road to more democratic governance.
Wow, so the Third Estate basically said, we are done with all this nonsense. That must have been so empowering, but, did everyone rally behind these new ideas?
Even after transitioning to a constitutional monarchy in 1791, lingering dissatisfaction persisted. Economic woes continued to simmer, and political disenfranchisement remained a significant issue for the lower classes. Imagine starting a new company. At first, everyone may be super excited, but if the financial foundation isn't solid, things can go off the rails in no time.
Laughs. Ah, that's such a relatable analogy. Like, if a startup doesn't establish a solid financial plan right off the bat, it's bound to crash and burn, right? But, didn't radical factions like the Jacobins pop up later on?
Yes! The Jacobins, led by the infamous Robespierre, sought to elevate equality and took it to an extreme level during the Reign of Terror, targeting anyone suspected of opposing the Republic. It's both fascinating and terrifying when you break it down. Imagine being put on trial for just your thoughts. That's a whole new level of oppression.
Ugh, that's really intense. So it seems like this revolution was kind of a double-edged sword, pushing for rights while simultaneously unleashing fear and violence.
You got it. And let's not overlook the contributions of women and other marginalized groups during this chaotic time. They were also fighting for their rights, often overlooked in traditional historical narratives. Their struggles echoed through the ages, paving the way for ongoing battles for women's rights long after the revolution.
Oh wow, it's like they were the unsung heroes of this whole story. After all that chaos, did the revolution actually create a stable society in the end?
Ah, well, that's the kicker. The legacy is incredibly complex. Sure, it sparked movements for freedom across Europe and beyond, but it also highlighted how extremist ideologies can infiltrate under the guise of revolutionary ideals. Ultimately, the events in France set the stage for Napoleon Bonaparte, whose reign would radically alter Europe's political landscape. Talk about a wild ride.
Yikes, so it's like the revolution didn't fully eliminate the struggles it aimed to address? It's a fascinating yet sobering reminder of how fragile the concepts of liberty and personal rights can be. Sigh.
Absolutely. The ongoing tension between liberty and authority remains a central theme, reminding us how delicate the journey toward modernity really is. That's the chaotic beauty of history.
Whoa, wow, it's like history is one big chaotic dance of progress and setbacks. Laughs.